to somebody when they asked me who was like the unsung, like sneaky MVP. I said, I know you didn't have any returns, but the fake punt return, the one where you like the heads up play where it bounced off the ball, how would you evaluate your performance in the return game on Sunday?
I mean, I pride myself on making good decisions back there. That's what separates, the good from the great returners, is just making good decisions, not trying to force anything. I learned that early in my career, just, always trying to make plays early on. And, bad things that happen when you're always trying to make a play. So you got to really look into how, the game is going, the momentum of the game, down and distance situations, the quarter, the score. So just make a good decision based upon that. And that's just something I pride myself on.
When you guys turned on the tape, how would you evaluate special teams, the return game as a whole?
We didn't get any opportunities, to be honest. They kicked it out the end zone every time. Punt return, the only opportunity we got was, we really didn't get an opportunity. It was just bounced off of one of the jammers. So we technically didn't get an opportunity, but our coverage teams were covering their butts off. There's definitely some things we could have cleaned up on the coverage teams, but they know what they needed to fix. I think we're going to have a dangerous unit on special teams, coverage units, and in the return game too.
For you, and as you continue to rehab, coming back from that injury, I know they were like, the training staff, they waited to put you full go during practice in the return game, but then you started getting incorporated into the offense again. How would you evaluate where your health is right now in terms of being 100% a participant on the offense, 100% participant on the return game?
I'm 100%. I've been, they've been kind of just easing me back into it, acclimating. I feel like I've been 100% for, a while now. I think it was just a matter of them, not wanting to rush me into anything. Especially since I was coming off a pretty serious injury. But I'm feeling really good, to be honest. And, I'm just ready to go out there and make some plays whenever they come.
Offensively, I know when you watch the tape back, you guys were getting schemed a bit more open maybe than last year, and you guys were getting open. Why do you think that was?
We just got so many more playmakers this year. Obviously Kirk was going crazy. We got Zay. I feel like we got a lot of speed on offense. And people think Marv is old, but Marv is still moving like he's my age. Marv's still moving like he's a rookie, to be honest. So I don't get why people say, Marv's old. Because Marv, if you watch Marv practice, you wouldn't think he's, the age he is. So I just think we got so much. And even in the backfield, we got J-Rob back, Travis back. And once we clean up all the things that we needed to clean up, I feel like this offense could, be really, really, really elite. But we gotta clean up the little things first. It's all about the details.
What were some of the biggest details that need to get cleaned up for you guys?
Just concentration. Alignments. We had a couple illegal formations, illegal motions, shifts. Just cleaning up the little details. That's all it is. And then concentration and stuff. But we're close, but we're not all the way there yet. But we know what we need to do, and we're executing it in practice.
You were one of the few people who was here because you were rehabbing when James was going through his rehab process from the Achilles. What does it mean to you to see him do what he did on Sunday?
It was so. When he got that first carry in the first quarter where he broke it like 20-something yards, I think everybody on the sideline was going crazy just to see James back out there and how hard he worked just to get back. I feel like he came back pretty fast. Obviously not as fast as Cam Akers, but he was just like, 5 months or something like that. But just to see J-Rob back out there scoring 2 touchdowns, doing what he does. Even just to see Travis back out there, he missed the whole season, his first year in the NFL. So just to see both of them back out there was so good to see.
You retweeted, I saw the tweet from Pro Football Focus about Christian and how many targets he had and how many receptions. Do you think does he get enough respect across the league?
Not at all. And, obviously we don't pay attention to stuff that's said on social media. We don't put too much weight on it, but, we see it. And, just everything they try to say about Kirk, he's not a number one, whatever. Yeah, he showed everybody what he could do. And, I've known he could do that for years. I've known Kirk for like 4 years now. And he's just going to keep doing it. He's not going to say much. He's not going to talk about it. He's just going to go out there and work. And that's just what he does. And he's going to do that week in and week out.
The Colts, obviously, it's a divisional game.